Hey guys, it's Spiral back with another harsh game review. Now today we're going to be talking about Destroy All Humans 2 Reprobed. And as you see, I'm giving you a little demonstration of the body snatching. Now I'll be telling you all about the abilities and all the weapons, including the flying saucer weapons and abilities. So right there you can see that I am body snatching a Yakuza member. And it's pretty cool. You can disguise yourself, and what you see right now, what I'm doing is called a mind wipe. So if you get seen or noticed, you can wipe their memories and then they forget everything. Right there, I just read their thought. You can also read whatever they're thinking with the mind reading. And right here is called follow. So you can also take over people's minds and they'll become your bodyguards and they'll follow you around. It's good for when you're getting in a big battle and you just want some extra firepower, and they'll shoot your enemies for you. And this next ability or weapon is called the Love Ray, and you can make them dance. That's if you get caught and you want everyone's attention to go away, other than just making them forget with the mind wipe. It's good to make everyone dance just so you can hit them with your weapons or whatever, or need a distraction to sneak by. What's next is the PK, which is the telekinesis. You can take it, you can slam objects, throw them around like I just did. It's pretty cool. Right here is the brain extract. You can extract their brains and it gives you DNA, which you can use for upgrades and things like that. Okay, so right here is another version of the Love Ray. You can use it in or outside of the disguise. Here's the Zap-O-Matic. It's a lightning gun, and whenever you hit one target, it'll arc, and it'll hit everyone around each other. And that's pretty cool. I think that's like probably my favorite weapon. Here's the Dislocator. You shoot an enemy with a disc, and it makes them fly and bounce and slam into the ground until they die. I think that's pretty cool. You can also use this on vehicles, tanks, or whatever. It's a pretty powerful weapon, and then when it runs out, they explode. Here's a couple more demonstrations. That's good. It takes ammo. You can also, it's called transmog. You can go up to objects that are interactable around the world, and you can turn them into ammo. That's pretty cool. This is this disintegrator ray, and I have it upgraded to where it explodes and it incinerates people. It catches them on fire. It's pretty cool. Makes them turn into ash. Here's the anal probe. You can probably guess by the name. It shoots a probe, and then it extracts their brain stem. It's almost like the other ability you have, but in a weapon. That way you can extract a lot more brains at once. Also a pretty cool weapon. Reminds me of Saints Row a little bit for some reason. And this is the meteorite gun. So the meteorite gun, you'll aim it at the ground, and it'll make a big volley, big rain of meteors come out, and upgrade it all the way. You have the big meteor that comes down. And that's great for vehicles, and then it's probably one of the only weapons where you can actually destroy buildings other than when you're in the flying saucer. Pretty cool weapon. I would say that's the strongest weapon that you can have when you're on foot. And this next weapon is the ion detonator. It's pretty much a grenade launcher, and whatever is around it, the objects, will turn into ammo, just like the ability, the mind ability, where you can transmog and turn things into ammo, like you see right there. It's picking up those cars so it can turn it into some good ammo for me. And here's a gastro gun. It's pretty much your own sentry drone that will protect you. It'll help you fight battles. It's like having a little sidekick. And it also has a really cool voice. I forget who the voice actor is, but it's pretty comedic. It's really funny what he says sometimes. This last weapon is the Burrow Beast. So the Burrow Beast, you shoot out these balls that are like spores, I guess, that causes a I think it's a mixture between like a shark and a plant. I wouldn't be able to really tell you, but you can just see for yourself. You shoot the pheromones around it, it'll come out of the ground and it'll eat whatever type of enemy that is coming around. Here's another demonstration for you. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It's the last weapon that you unlock in the game. It's good to mix this with the gastro gun. That way you have the plant backing you up as well as the turret flying around. But that's it for the weapons on foot. And you have the jetpack, as you see there. And this ability right here is called the skate. It's basically like you're skating on the ground, so it's like you can get to and from pretty easily and quickly. So the next up is the abilities and the weapons for the flying saucer. So here in a moment, I'm gonna go hop up in my flying saucer. I'm thinking this game out of 10, I would say a 10 out of 10. This game is pretty fun. I don't see anything wrong with the game, and you'll have a blast with this game, especially going back doing all the challenges. So here's the flying saucer. You have a cloak. You press X to go into the cloak mode. You go invisible. That is a shield. It's more like you reflect missiles whenever you press circle, and it'll deflect the missiles and send them back to you. If you see right there, that's the transmog. That's how you get the more ammo for your flying saucer if you run out of ammo. You can also collect brain stems, like you see there, from civilians and stuff, to also get health. You can also transmog and get shield from vehicles when you pick them up and drain them. There's also like the beam, or the abducto beam, where you can throw cars, kind of like the telekinesis. And right here is the heat ray. The heat ray is the generic. It's the first weapon you get for the flying saucer. It just shoots out the ray and it burns anything that it touches, or the death ray. Here's the anti-gravity field. You shoot it and it makes everything lose gravity and fly up, and then eventually it will wear out and they'll fall to the ground to their deaths. It's pretty cool to get yourself out of a pickle, especially when you have tanks and stuff around you. Right here is the sonic boom. It's a good projectile weapon just to break buildings and to get rid of vehicles and tanks. It's more of like a sniper, I guess, or long range, and it's pretty powerful. And this is the quantum deconstructor. Now this is probably the most powerful weapon in the game besides the meteorite gun, but I think this weapon is much more powerful, as you can see. It basically creates radiation and then it implodes at the end. Very powerful. And this last weapon is called the Slurp Master, and you use it and you can basically abduct people, just like any classic alien movie. And so you can do that, get DNA for splicing and getting upgrades for your abilities. But that's it. That's all the abilities for being on the ground and for the flying saucer. Let me guys know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks guys. See ya.